A car slams into a crew of Caltrans contractors this morning, injuring several of them. What the driver did before the crash that put those workers' lives in jeopardy. Plus, a promise from California's Attorney General to fight mass deportations. The message Rob Bonta has for President-elect Donald Trump. And another lawsuit washes into the South Bay sewage crisis. We're following through with the latest legal pressure to bring families some relief from the stench.
ABC 10 News at 11 starts now.
Hello and thanks for joining us. I'm Jared Aarons. This midday we have new information about a story we first brought you at 5 a.m. Our crew was there moments after a car slammed into a crew of Caltrans contractors who were working on the 805 North on-ramp at Market Street. Police have confirmed the driver blew through a stoplight before the crash. 3 people were sent to the hospital with minor injuries. ABC 10 News reporter Sierra Encinas has been there all morning and joins us with the latest details.
Sierra Encinas, ABC 10 News.
Just into our newsroom, the New York Times is now reporting an unidentified hacker gained access to a computer file full of damaging testimony related to Matt Gaetz. The former congressman is President-elect Donald Trump's pick for Attorney General. The file was shared in a secure link among lawyers. It reportedly includes sworn testimony by a woman who claims that she had sex with Gaetz in 2017 when she was 17 years old. There is also alleged testimony in that file from another woman who says she witnessed the encounter. The hacker has not released those files at this time. California leaders and migrant rights advocates are scrambling to prepare for the changes coming when President-elect Donald Trump takes office. Monday, Trump confirmed his plan to declare a national emergency and use the military at the border for mass deportations. This would have a huge impact on California and San Diego specifically. This morning, ABC 10 News reporter Adam Campos spoke with State Attorney General Rob Bonta about how the state plans to push back against the Trump administration. Adam joins us live in San Ysidro right now. That's a hot spot for migrant crossings. And Adam, Bonta had a pretty bold message for the president-elect.
So for now, live in San Ysidro, Adam Campos, ABC 10 News.
Migration and the border is such an important issue here in San Diego, and in light of this news, a lot of California colleges say they're also ready to protect students who are undocumented. The San Diego Community College District plans to secure its campuses and take legal action if needed. Undocumented students that we spoke to say they are worried about returning after winter break. Chancellor Gregory Smith told us the college system will protect its students.
We're going to make sure that we've done everything to protect their identity to the maximum extent possible. It starts first with access to our campuses. We initially would not allow access, require that they pursue that matter in court, but that's a very lengthy legal process, and we would use the full process, including all of our appeal rights, before complying.
The Chancellor saying access meaning for law enforcement. California law prevents colleges from sharing their students' personal information. That includes immigration status. The San Diego Community College District plans to send out information on how to respond to immigration officers and when to notify the Chancellor's office. Deporting undocumented migrants could cost billions of dollars every year, according to the American Immigration Council. They estimate about 11 million migrants live in the U.S. without legal status. In 2016, ICE data showed the average deportation cost was nearly $11,000. Mass deportations, they say, could also lead to tax revenue losses and labor shortages. New from overnight, a stabbing near the Encanto trolley station sent one man to the hospital. The attack happened around 8:30 near the intersection of 62nd Street and Aikens Avenue. A photojournalist in the 10 News Breaking News Tracker saw what appeared to be bullet casings on the ground, but police say no shots were fired during this incident. The man who was stabbed was taken to the UC San Diego Medical Center. We're still waiting for an update on his condition, and no arrests have been made. New this midday, President Biden has proposed $310 million to help upgrade the South Bay International Wastewater Treatment Plant. That funding would build on $400 million other dollars that have already been approved to tackle the pollution crisis in the Tijuana River Valley. Sewage spilling into the ocean, the smell around the South Bay. It's become an ongoing environmental and public health nightmare. San Diego's congressional delegation had asked President Biden earlier this year to declare federal state of emergency to help address that pollution. We know this affects so many people in San Diego. That's why ABC 10 News is following through on every aspect of the push for solutions. This week, lawyers announced a 4th lawsuit against the operators of that South Bay International Wastewater Treatment Plant. That includes Veolia Water. This lawsuit represents South Bay residents. It claims Veolia Water's negligence and their violations of the Clean Water Act expose the community to raw sewage and contamination. In this new lawsuit, each plaintiff can present their unique case, damages, and circumstances. One of the lawyers who drafted this lawsuit lives in Imperial Beach. She shared her personal experience dealing with that sewage and that smell.
I woke up one night and I thought I had a gas leak in my house. But then I thought maybe the sewage had, the toilet had overflowed. And then I realized, no, it's actually burning tires. And finally I realized it's all 3 at one time. So it's not just a little smell we're talking about. It's significant.
We reached out to Veolia on Monday for comment about this new lawsuit. They called the allegations, quote, baseless, and blamed the crisis on uncontrolled sewage flows from Tijuana and a lack of funding and resources on both sides of the border.
And it's just before 11:10 on your Tuesday morning. I'm ABC 10 News meteorologist Vanessa Paz. Let's go ahead and give you a live look outside from our Hotel Del Sky Cam. It was zoomed on into those little, what are they, Jared? Those little huts where you can kind of eat outside. Yeah, no, they're not. The little domes that they set up for the holidays. It was zoomed in on. You could actually see it if you look closely.
Oh, yeah, the twinkly light domes.
Yes, very, very cool. It's really nice. Incoming storm set to take over this weekend. We'll talk more about the timeline, totals where you live later on in my full forecast. Jared.
I looked it up, Vanessa. Beach igloos.
Beach igloos.
Mission Valley's newest treasure is almost here. After the break, one family's 12-year journey to bring their dream community park to life. And Carlsbad may put its drive-through ban in the rearview mirror, why some city leaders say it's time to lift this restaurant restriction.